Hi, my name's Cameron, and today I have something quite cool to show you, the Funkey S. If you've not heard of the Funkey before, here's a quick rundown. About 4 years ago, a developer by the name of Vincent Busso posted a video for a prototype he had created for a pocket-sized console that could play retro games. The video blew up, gaining millions of views, tech news companies made articles on it, and everyone wanted one of these consoles. So, Vincent, along with a talented development team, created a Kickstarter to make the Funkey a reality. As someone who enjoys playing some older games, I thought this looked awesome and I backed the project. And now I am one of the proud owners of the Funkey, and today I'm here to give my honest opinion on it. Included in the box is a quick start manual, a micro USB Type B cable for transferring ROMs over, buttons that you can swap out if you feel like it, and of course the console itself. So setup for the device was actually very simple. All I done was flipped open the screen and it already had some charge on it and I could start playing some games. So preloaded on the device there are some homebrew titles which are just games that are made by the community. So you could get away with just playing whatever games are on it, but the real fun starts when you start transferring over ROMs for old retro consoles. So the consoles that you can emulate on this are the Game Boy, PlayStation, WonderSwan Color, Neo Geo Pocket, Atari Lynx, TurboGrafx, Sega Genesis, Sega Master System, Game Gear, SNES, NES, Game Boy Advanced, Game Boy Color, and we're back to Game Boy. So transferring games over from a PC or a laptop to the console is very easy. You just need to use the included cable to connect it to the USB port on your PC, and you can either back up ROMs from old cartridges, or there are some places that you can legally source ROMs from. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is performance. While playing games like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, which are both for the PlayStation, I had no glitches or lags or stutters, which is surprising considering how small the device is and how big the PlayStation was when it first came out. So I think it's really impressive that device can emulate consoles like PlayStation. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the screen. The screen is amazing. While it's small and the resolution is reduced, the actual quality of the screen is really good. While playing all of the games, I didn't experience any artifacts or glitches with the screen, and it's really comfortable to look at. The buttons on the device are, well, they feel like really well made. They don't have like a spongy sort of feeling. They're nice and like clicky, so you know when you're pressing them in. And yeah, so you've got your X, Y, B, and A, your D-pad, and then you've got a function button. So you can hold function and Y, that's volume down. Function A, that's volume up. Function B is brightness down. Function and X is brightness up. And then you've also got function and up, I believe. Yep. And that takes a screenshot. The two bumpers on the back, which they aren't as easy to click in, but you don't really need the bumpers for the majority of the games on the console. The buttons are also like, obviously I'm holding it at a weird angle because I'm recording, but when you're holding it in your hands, they're comfortable. They're they may look small, but they're comfortable to click. And yeah, I've got like, I'd say average sized hands, and they feel okay. So if that's something that's putting you off buying this, I wouldn't let it, because it's completely fine. So as far as the audio goes on the device, it's okay. It's definitely not perfect, but if you're just sitting in your room or in a car and playing this, it's more than loud enough. Um, but if you're in a busy area, you might not be able to hear it that well. So I'm just talking here just as sort of like a reference, so you can tell how loud the audio is. This is currently the beginning cutscene to Pepsi Man for the PlayStation 1 that's playing right now. So the console actually has quite a cool save feature. So if you're playing a game and you want to stop playing, all you need to do is close the lid, and little magnet here can sense that the device is closed, and it will save the game and then power off. And then when you open a device, it turns back on, loads your save, and you're right back to where you were in the game, which is actually, well, I think it's really cool. So that's just one of the cool features that I wanted to show you of the device. In preparation for receiving the device, I designed this little console case. So you can pop it in there, and the lid's held on with magnets. So I designed this in Fusion 360 and then printed it on my Prusa Mark III, and yeah, I keep it in this just so that it doesn't get damaged. And yeah, I think it looks kind of cool with the Funkey logo on it as well. If you want the STL files, just let me know and I'll be able to make them public if you want to make this for yourself. So overall, I think this is it's a neat little device, especially if you're someone who likes older retro games and you want to take them with you on the go. And I think that it's a perfect gift, especially if you know someone who's maybe a bit younger. With the smaller buttons, it'd definitely be a good like first console for someone younger. And yeah, I definitely recommend this, especially at the price point. I think the pre-orders are going for something like £60 now, which is really good for the price. So I would go out, pick one of these up, and yeah, great device. So that's all for today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.